So I want to make a new one of these. It's real simple. This one is already like cracking. See, it's already broke. So I want to make a new one. I got a new tube. Just got to cut it. Make it a little longer. Just so I have, so it keeps it straight, and also it just helps from like when I'm cutting. When I'm cutting, it doesn't, just a little harder to get off of track. So when you're cutting it, like, it keeps it from splitting. And where you can get this, I got it in where I live. They have a Taps plastic. So if you live near a Taps plastic, then and you do a lot of art stuff, and you're always needing to make something or need some sort of plastic, then I would recommend checking them out. There's one in San Francisco, there's one in Santa Rosa. I know where these places are at because sometimes you need a piece of plastic on the fly because you can't afford to purchase something that's extremely expensive, like a, you know, when you're plein air painting, at least for me, I'll use a couple expensive brushes, but most of the time these are brushes that are just relatively inexpensive because nature is just brutal on equipment. No, that's fine. That's actually a really smooth cut, and my OCD would probably want to cut into that. There we go. But it's not gonna be perfect just because it's a cylinder shape, so you know, the blade is gonna have a lot of flex, and if you have the time you could score it all the way, and that's even better because it's kind of like creating a groove. But let's put this away here. There we go. And then like the other one, see how it starts to crack, and over time, even if you have in your backpack, it just starts to crack more and more and more and more, and then like even a chunk comes off, it starts to splay. And then what happens is these bristles, when they get packed in there, because I have a lot of brushes at times, they get in there and then they start frailing, especially if you have these fan brushes. They start getting in there and start making it a deformed brush, which could be useful for some cases, but typically not all the way. So, and then You just put that back on once you take the tape off. We can do that right now. And if you're concerned about this, you can sand it down if you want. And you just get some like oh yeah, that's nice and smooth. Yeah, and then now you have a new tube. And I made it a little longer. And I got a brand new one. All right.